Ever wonder why we spend so much time living for others, yet often forget to live for ourselves? Think about it. How much of your day is truly yours? Not your bosses, not your families, not societies, but yours. We give so much of ourselves to the world, leaving only crumbs for our own growth, our dreams, and our inner peace. But today I want to flip the script. I want to challenge you to focus on you, because there's a power inside you waiting to be unleashed, and that power is your greatest gift. Now, don't get me wrong, helping others, being a team player, and making sacrifices are noble. But where's the balance? Who is taking care of you? When was the last time you put yourself first without feeling guilty about it? See, we've been sold a lie. Society has told us that focusing on ourselves is selfish. But let me tell you this, self-focus is not selfish. It's self-preservation, it's self-evolution, it's self-liberation. Let's break down this myth of selfishness, shall we? When they say, don't focus too much on yourself, I hear, don't recognize your own worth. When they say, put others before you, I hear, neglect your dreams to build someone else's. Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying you should neglect others. But if you don't fill your own cup first, how on earth can you pour into anyone else's? Imagine running on an empty tank of gas and you're trying to give rides to everyone in town. You'll end up stuck on the side of the road with nothing left for you or for anyone else. So here's the truth. Focusing on yourself isn't selfish. It's strategic. Because when you become the best version of you, everyone around you benefits. Your growth inspires, your energy empowers, your success uplifts. Take a moment, look in the mirror, not just to check if you've got something in your teeth, but really look. Who do you see? Is it the person you've always wanted to be? Or are you staring at someone weighed down by expectations, fears, or the opinions of others? It's time to reclaim that reflection. It's time to put yourself at the top of your priority list. When you focus on yourself, magical things happen. You start to discover your true potential. You awaken the fire inside you, the fire that's been simmering, waiting for you to give it permission to roar. Focus on your growth, focus on your health, focus on your passions. It's time to say, I am worth the investment. I am worth the time. And for anyone who thinks that sounds egotistical, let me offer you this little nugget of truth. Self-love is not ego, it's survival. Here's a fun fact. Did you know the word no is a complete sentence? Seriously, you don't owe anyone an explanation for prioritizing yourself. But how many times have we felt the need to justify our no? No, I can't go out tonight because I'm really tired. Or no, I can't help you with that project. I've got too much on my plate. Newsflash, you don't need a reason. Protecting your energy doesn't require a permission slip. When you say no to things that drain you, you say yes to yourself, to your peace, and to your joy. Think of it as decluttering your life, making space for what truly matters. And while we are on the subject of saying no, let's talk about that inner critic, the one that whispers, you're not good enough, or you'll never make it. That voice. You've got to shut it down, because the only person who can tell you what you're capable of is you. Living intentionally is like focusing the sun's rays through a magnifying glass. When scattered, the rays are warm, sure, but when focused, they can start a fire. You've got dreams, ambitions, goals, but without intentional focus on yourself, they'll remain just that, dreams. You need to set your sights on you, sharpen your skills, nurture your body, and feed your soul. Every morning when you wake up, ask yourself, what's the one thing I can do that moves me closer to my best self today? It doesn't have to be monumental. Small, consistent steps lead to giant leaps. Maybe it's hitting the gym, reading a chapter of that book you've been meaning to start, or even just taking a moment of stillness. But do something for you. Because when you invest in yourself, you get the highest return on investment possible. Now, I know we live in a world where everyone's trying to rent space in your head. Social media, work demands, family obligations. They all want a piece of your mental real estate. But I ask you, who's the landlord? You are. You control who and what lives in your mind. So stop letting negativity, doubt, and comparison take up space rent-free. Evict those thoughts and move in tenants that build you up. Self-love, courage, ambition, and purpose. Because here's the deal. Your mind is your most valuable asset. Protect it, nurture it. Focus on what brings you peace, what makes you grow, and what challenges you to become better. Now let's get real for a second. Focusing on yourself isn't about becoming perfect. Perfection, that's a trap. What we are aiming for is progress. Focus on getting just a little bit better today than you were yesterday. We are all a work in progress, and that's okay. The journey to focusing on yourself isn't about reaching some final destination. It's about the path you walk every single day. You'll stumble, you'll fall, but you'll also rise. And when you rise, you'll rise stronger, you'll rise with more wisdom, more grit, and more passion. So laugh at your mistakes, learn from them. Don't take life so seriously that you forget to live it, because focusing on yourself should be joyful. It should fill you with excitement and not stress. Let me leave you with this thought. You are the hero of your own story, not the sidekick, not the background character, the hero. And every hero has to face challenges, but they also have the power to overcome them. Today, decide to focus on yourself. Decide that your dreams are worth the effort. Decide that your peace is worth the protection. Decide that you are worth the time, energy, and love. Because when you focus on yourself, you light up the world around you, you become unstoppable, you become a force of nature. So go out there and let the world see what happens when you give yourself the focus you deserve.